The killer whale. The killer whale, or orca, is a toothed whale belonging to the ocean dolphin family, of which it is the largest member. It is recognizable by its black and white patterned body. A cosmopolitan species, killer whales can be found in all world's ocean in a variety of marine environments, from Arctic and Antarctic regions to tropical seas. They are absent only from the Baltic and Black Seas and some areas of the Arctic Oceans. Killer whales have a diverse diet, although individuals' populations specialize in particular types of prey. Some feed exclusively on fish, while others hunt marine mammals such as seals and other species of dolphin. They have been known to attack baleen whale calves and even adult whales. Killer whales are apex predator as they have no natural predators. They are highly social. Some populations are composed of very stable matrilineal family groups, pods, which are the most stable of any animal species. Killer whale are called wolves of the sea because they hunt in groups like wolf packs. Killer whales hunt varied prey like fish, cephalopods, mammals, seabirds, and sea turtles. Hi friends, welcome to this very interesting video. This is going to be the best video you have watched so far. Today we will be taking about killer whale, also known as the orca. You will see a number of times that killer whale preyed on other sea animals. It will surprise you that the killer whale can also kill the almighty white shark. Stay tuned as we show you the rundown of sea animals that the killer whale always prey on, including human beings that goes to beach to have fun. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you. Sea lions versus killer whale. Sea lions are pinapes characterized by external ear flaps, long foreflippers, the ability to walk on all fours, short thick hair, and a big chest and belly. Together with the fur seals, they make up the family Otoriidae-eared seals, which contains 6 extant and 1 extinct species, the Japanese sea lion, and 5 genera. The range extends from the subarctic to tropical waters of the global oceans, in both the northern and southern hemisphere, with the notable exception of the northern Atlantic Ocean. Attacks and kills of sea lions by killer whales have been documented throughout Alaska and British Columbia. Transient killer whales are skilled hunters. It is not uncommon for a pod of orcas to enter an area with healthy population of sea lion and depreciate it. In the northern Pacific and southern Alaska, orcas are blamed for wiping out populations of sea lions in the 1960s and 1970s, causing their population to drop to 80% from several hundred thousand to 30,000. Humans versus killer whale. Wild killer whales are not considered a threat to humans, and no fatal attack on humans has ever been documented. There have been cases of captive orca killing or injuring their handlers at marine theme parks. Killer whales features strongly in the mythologies of indigenous cultures, and their reputation in different cultures ranges from being the soul of humans to merciless killers. Tilikum, nicknamed Tilly, was a captive killer whale who spent most of his life performing at SeaWorld Orlando. He was captured in Iceland in 1983 at Hafnarfjordur, near Reykjavik. He shredded 21 calves, of which 9 are still alive as at 2021. Tilly was heavily featured in CNN Films' 2013 documentary Blackish, which claims that killer whales in captivity suffer psychological damage and become unnaturally aggressive. Tilikum was involved in the deaths of 3 people: Kelly Bine, a trainer at Seal End of the Pacific; Daniel Dukes, a man trespassing in SeaWorld Orlando; and SeaWorld trainer Dawn Brancham. White shark versus killer whale. The great white shark, also known as the white shark, is a species of large mackerel shark which can be found in the coastal surface water of all major oceans. Adult weigh 1,100 kilograms and has a speed of 56 km/h. Though the great white shark is considered the top marine predator, or as may actually rule the oceans, there have been incidents of great white shark carcasses washed up on South African beaches without their livers. In October 1997, a tourist in a whale-watching boat off the Farallon Islands, near San Francisco, witnessed 2 killer whales attack a gray white shark and consume its liver. It was at that time the first documented sighting of killer whales eating a white sharks. How could any ocean predators, even one called a killer whale, dominate the almighty great white? Penguin versus killer whale. Penguins are a group of aquatic flightless birds. They live almost exclusively in the southern hemisphere. Only one species, the Galapagos penguin, is found north of the equator. Highly adapted for life in the water, penguins have counter-shaded dark and white plumage and flippers. King penguin, second largest penguin on Earth, breed on small island. They are safe on land, but takes a risk when they ventures in the ocean to feed on fishes when hungry. The ocean is also home to orca. The penguin are fast and agile swimmer and not easy to catch, but the killer whales are more skillful and matched to a penguin. The orcas is often attack them near the shores where it's not easy for penguin to maneuver and also where the waves slow them down. It's not an easy hunt and needs skills and mastery, but the killer whales are equal to the tasks. Dolphins versus killer whale. Dolphins is the common name of aquatic mammals with the intra-order cetacean. The term dolphin usually refers to the exant families Delphinidae, Platanistidae, and Lipatidae. There are 40 exant species named as dolphins. A group of boaters filmed as a pod of killer whales hunted down a group of dolphins off the coast of Mexico. BL Curves of Cabo Pulmo Dive filmed as the cetaceans leapt out of the water at the tail end of Baja California. A bottlenose dolphin being chased by the much larger orca. The dolphin jumps out of the water, only to be rammed in mid-air by an orca. The dolphin is knocked straight back into the water as the orca continues his stunning arc reaching about 5 m above the surface. Oars tend to batter their prey into serious injury with a series of head-on collision and fin slaps. It is only then that orcas are able to eat their prey. Gulls versus killer whale. Gulls are seabirds of the family Larica in the disorder Levy. They are most closely related to the terns and only distantly related to waders. Gulls are members of a large widespread family of seabirds. Often known as seagulls, they sometimes get a bad reputation for stealing chips. But gulls are intelligent, adaptable, and often beautiful birds. Killer whales are more conniving than scientists even though. They set traps for their prey, then share their hunting tricks with friends. Researchers at Marineland in Ontario, Canada, have observed a 4-year-old killer whale setting trap for seagulls by spitting fish onto the water surface as bait. The whale would sink below the water and wait for an unsuspecting gull to come down for a meal. Once the bird took the bait, the orca would lunge at it with open jaws. The whale, pleased with the results, set up the trap over and over again. The trap worked so well that after a few months the whale's younger brother gave it a try. It looked like Obe was watching all the other tribe, said Michael Noonan, a professor of animal behavior at Canisius College. Next, his mother adopted the trick and pretty soon all the orcas at the facility were hooked. It was once believed that most animal behavior, from the food they ate to the place they slept, was based on instinct. The new discovery supports the growing view that animals like killer whales are very prone to learning by imitation, and that they are cultural in nature. Beak whales versus orcas killer whale. Orcas hunting beak whales is an event recorded near Bremer Bay Canyon, which sits 70 kilometers off the coast of Western Australia. Necked whales can reach 43 feet in length and weigh as much as an Indian elephant, are deep divers, with some descending to 9,800 feet in search of food. They keep an extremely low profile when surfacing, which makes seeing one difficult in the best conditions. In fact, most 20-odd species of beaked whales are known from dead specimens only. It was a 2-hour battle involving a pod at least 20 strong. Much like wolves, orcas are cooperative hunters, and what is witnessed in Bremer was something of an orchestrated ballet. For the first hour, 5 core attackers closed on a beaked whale, while the rest of the pod formed a loose perimeter. A beaked whale broke off and headed towards a whale watching boat, but it was quickly intercepted by another killer whale that was previously with the larger, dispersed group. The killer whales used a combo move to attack whales. After closing in a second time, the Bremer pod continuously flanked the beaked whales, ramming and biting them to the point of exhaustion. They continued these synchronized flanks and attacks until the animal was tired enough to push underwater. The youngest members of the pods were even permitted to play a part, holding up the front or rear under the watchful eyes of their mothers. The killer whales exhibited social behavior, including breaching and tail slapping. Once the skin was removed, the blubbery carcasses were ready to eat.